What's going on, everyone? It's RICHLUX. In today's video, girl, you won't believe the drama. Let's talk, because I feel like we need to talk. Grab your pearls, clutch your pearls, girl. We have a lot to talk about. Okay, so we're gonna be talking about, again, more James Charles drama. This is 24 hours later after the groundbreaking article has hit the world. But first, I want to say a big thank you to my sponsor, Manscaped. Thank you, Manscaped, for sponsoring this video. I have their new product right here. This is the Lawnmower 4.0. We're giving away $1,000 in celebration of that over on my Instagram. Definitely check it out. You can learn more about it. I'll put the link down below. If you want to get it, the discount automatically applies at checkout. So thank you, Manscaped, for sponsoring this video. Let's get on with the drama. Okay, James Charles did not want this article to come out. It is an article posted by The Insider. It's basically interviewed the girl who's suing James Charles, which was his former creative director, assistant, videographer. I mean, girl, she did a lot. And I think in my previous video, I was kind of like on the fence about it. And that's because I wasn't there, you know? I know she has said a lot of things. She basically said that James Charles mistreated her. We have a quote from the actual article, so let me read you this, girl. It's a very juicy article, and I'll put the link down below if you want to read the full of it, but here is the caption. Imagine having to go over and essentially pick James Charles up out of bed. Tell him to brush his teeth. Tell him, okay, what do you want to eat? Okay, someone's coming to do your laundry. Okay, I'm going to get your laundry. I guess, okay, time to start filming. You don't want to film? Well, we both know you have to, so please think about it. Rocklian, I believe that's Rocklian, I think that's her name said. Then she goes on to say, she also said James Charles walked around the house naked in front of her, called Rocklian names like the B word, and once texted her, Kelly, I might need you to help shave my butt in preparation for revealing Coachella outfit. Okay, and that really made her feel uncomfortable, she said. So basically, I just kind of feel like she was James Charles' assistant, you know, and you know what, it's embarrassing. I just want to put that out there. It is embarrassing. I don't think that James Charles ever thought that him hiring somebody to help him with his business, whether it be to wake him up in the morning, it's kind of hard, you know. I have my thoughts, I have my opinions, and you do too. And you can leave it down in the comments down below. I do find it kind of strange that she would brush his teeth. Wait, hold on. I understand, hey, get up, girl. You gotta work today. Get up, come on. Wake up, girl. I understand that. But to get a toothbrush and like brush James Charles' teeth, like what? And then the part about like, I need you to wax my butt. I need you to shave my butt for Coachella. Now, if you guys don't remember, Coachella was like a thing James Charles went to. He had like this white jumpsuit on, and when he turned around, you could see his full butt. Like that was like the shocking value thing of it. So I kind of just felt like he was basically asking her to be like a stylist or assistant. You know, like there were some people who would have done that, girl, who are like, I'm down for the cause. I work here. Like I believe in this James Charles brand, and they would have done it, right? This girl, she was like, no, it made her feel uncomfortable. Okay, I think that James Charles really overstepped some boundaries in that situation. But he should have known, hey, do you feel comfortable doing this? If you don't, I can find somebody else to do it. Approach it that way. You know what I'm saying? I understand that you're paying her to work, but that doesn't make her like you own her. But you can just be like, hey, do you feel comfortable doing this? Because I don't want it to be a thing later on down the road, you know? And it brings up the question, like, James Charles literally should have made this person sign like a more of like an NDA or something like that, or like just more, because now this woman who used to work for James Charles, she's talking, okay? She didn't want to settle for, I think it was $79,000 or something like that. She wants more money. James Charles said, no, 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 no. I am not paying you no more money. You take this offer, you take this settlement, or else. Well, she said no, girl, she didn't want it. So now she's in the public, she's in the magazines, she's in the YouTube videos, she's talking, girl. Mark my words. If you want James Charles to settle, you need to go to Ellen, girl. Go to Ellen, go to E! Hollywood Tonight, go to these major like things or whatever, and be like, look, I was James Charles' assistant. And she can go write a book, girl. She can go write a book about the 2 years that she worked for James, how she was mistreated, honey. Like, she can do all that stuff if she wanted. Like, whoa. And I'm gonna play play devil's advocate because it doesn't look good on her part either, okay? My eyelashes are off, girl. And that's how shook I am. Okay, hold on. I gotta put them back on. I don't feel the same with my eyelashes on. I know some of you are like, what's wrong? Something's off about this video. Girl, it's my eyelashes, girl. Okay, hold on. Let me see, look, this is how I do it, girl. This is now an eyelash tutorial. Look, girl, look, let me show you. Boom, I got it on. Y'all be taking forever to put on y'all's lashes. Y'all just saw me sit here and just put them on right now. That is a talent. I'm gonna go on America's Got Talent this summer, and I'm gonna put on my eyelashes live on TV, and y'all gonna be shook, girl. Okay, look at that. Look, hold on. Chanel is rolling over in her grave. Eyelashes on. I'm ready to go. Okay, I know like I went off on a tangent. I have a lot more to say, but I just want to say this. 2 things very quickly. Congratulations to Norvina, queen, okay, makeup royalty. I have it right here. If I can get it out, I have it in like a pristine little box. Okay, this is it. Norvina, not sponsored, although I should be. Norvina came out with these amazing lashes. There's so many different styles. So this one is called, what is this one called? Attention-seeking behavior. Can you imagine? Right here, this is it. Norvina, congratulations. These lashes look beautiful. There's one called Hollywood. I have them down there. They're like, are these it? There's a lot of styles. Like if you're like a lash addict like me, like if you're obsessed with lashes, so Hollywood, this is it. These are one of my favorites. They're so huge. I love them so much. The packaging is super cute. Made of plastic, it's fantastic. Life is your imagination, all that stuff like that. Okay, second thing I wanted to mention is this right here by Too Faced Cosmetics, and I'm only mentioning it because this stuff works, girl. This is the new melted chocolate like eyeshadow. It's basically like cream liquid eyeshadow. I know like we're used to like getting a palette and like doing like the whole powder thing, but this is what it looks like right here. It smells really good too. And you just kind of just go like this. That right there, when it dries down, it turns into like that color or whatever. But like, it's gonna stay. Okay, like you need more than soap and water to take this off. Just can't get enough of it. Like it just smells like, I just want to eat it. It's so good. Anyways, that's all. Back to James Charles. This is a makeup channel too, by the way. If you guys get so upset in the comments, girl. It's just embarrassing. I just want to bring it back to what I was talking about. It's just very embarrassing that James Charles is going through this. It doesn't look good. It's bad. I'm not gonna sit here and gloat and laugh at it or whatever. It's just, you know, imagine hiring somebody and you think they're down for you, whatever, then they go to the press and like, you know, it didn't need to come this way. And a lot of people are saying like, well, it's James Charles especially, he's saying, you know, if you don't know, James Charles has spoken out. James Charles has made a 7-minute rant. It's on my last video. And if you didn't see my last video, watch the video before that because I put the rant in both of those, girl. I may put it in this one, just depending how I feel, girl. But like, oh my gosh. He's upset. James Charles said, why is this coming out now? Why is this coming out? Like, I literally got accused of talking to kids, and which I admitted to. And he's taking a break off the internet. He's been gone for like a month now off the internet completely. He comes back to defend himself against this article that came out about him against this woman who's suing him.
Hello everybody, James here. I hope you guys are all having a beautiful day, afternoon, night, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're doing well as well. I really miss you guys. Don't worry, this is not my return to social media, but unfortunately I am logging in today because I feel as though I am being cornered and have to make yet another public statement. I know people are sick of these. I don't blame you. I'm not even going to bother writing out like a whole notes app thing today. I'm just going to hit record and start talking to you guys one-on-one because there's a lot that I want to talk about, and hopefully whoever wants to listen can just listen. As you guys know, for the past couple of weeks, I have obviously been offline. I've been taking time away to learn, to reflect, to talk to professionals, and most importantly, to try to help better the situation that happened recently in any way that I possibly can. I've been quiet online, but things behind the scenes have not been so quiet. There's a lot going on, and I currently feel as though the situation that I was in is being taken advantage of, and I feel as though I'm being blackmailed, which is why I wanted to film this video today. For those who are not aware, for the last 2 years now, I've been dealing with an ongoing lawsuit from one of my previous employees. This is something that I have never spoken about, I've never mentioned, because I wanted to keep it private out of respect for her, and the fact that it's literally an ongoing litigation, but she's now speaking about it, which is just perfect time considering everything else that's going on. Basically, when I was 18, I moved to LA. I was living in my downtown apartment, as you guys know, and my YouTube channel was just starting to take off. I was filming and editing 3 videos a week by myself for my channel, and I really just wanted help, so I hired an editor. This person worked for me and then was later promoted to my producer, which means she was no longer editing, she was helping me film videos and was like my right-hand person for a salary of $72,000 a year. She only worked for me for about 6 months and then was let go, and now I am being sued. The suit is all online. You can read through it if you really want to, but it basically alleges that she was wrongfully terminated, overworked, and underpaid, all of which are untrue. I have a very, very small team. I've always had a small team. There are not many ex-employees because most of my team members have been with me for a really long time now. My team is like family to me. I love them all so much. You guys know a lot of them from being in the background of my YouTube videos, and I stand behind the fact that they are very, very well taken care of. The fact that this is like even attempting to become a narrative, it makes me feel like sick to my stomach because it is wildly, wildly untrue, and I am so grateful for the people around me. The case also kind of makes it seem like she's just trying to get back like the wages that she feels like she should have been paid for her work, which I wish were the truth, because in reality this suit is actually for hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you're not familiar with cases like this, they're unfortunately pretty common in like the entertainment industry, but they usually don't actually make it to court, which may sound weird, but it's for two different reasons. The first one being they are ridiculously long. This was filed 2 years ago. People are only finding out about it like now, but we are not even close to getting an actual court date yet. So it is a long, long process and quite a headache. Because it's so long, reason number two is it gets really, really expensive really fast for the defendant, which in this case is myself. So most of the time the defendant will settle, which basically means paying an amount of money to the person making the suit to just drop it and move on. And I'm not going to act like this was not an option for me. Settling is oftentimes a good option, a smarter option, because it's faster, it's cheaper, and it's a lot less of a headache. She is suing me. She has sued other YouTubers in the past. She was bragging on Twitter about how she just settled another case recently, so this is clearly a thing. But settling is no longer an option that's on the table, and I'm going to tell you why. This past week, I was reached out to for comment about a news article that is coming soon. And I learned that she is talking to the press about this lawsuit and what it was like to work for me as an employee. However, she's adding a ton of absolutely ridiculous, absurd, untrue, defamatory, just the craziest claims you could ever imagine. And in my opinion, it's an attempt to pressure me into making a much, much higher settlement offer. Once again, I'm talking hundreds of thousands of dollars. These claims range everything from I was so lazy, she had to force me to get out of my bed and brush my teeth, and without her, I would have never made a single video or a single dollar. But also things much more serious and disgusting, such as that I used to say the N-word around her all the time. This is just perfect, convenient timing as well, considering this past weekend, my old Twitter account, which I have not accessed since 2016 and only has one tweet, I guess was hacked last year, and the hacker publicly tweeted somebody the N-word, and people actually thought that it was me. The worst part about all of this, though, is that if I were, in some universe, to make this ungodly amount of settlement money, if I was to pay it, I'm sure a lot of you are smart enough to take a guess as to what would happen to these claims. They would be retracted and they would magically go away. I can believe this. I shouldn't say that. I just don't want to believe this. I'm sorry, I'm at a loss for words. This is just disgusting. I know that my lawyer has been like a topic of conversation, a meme, a part of my internet persona for a while now, and I get it. But contrary to popular belief, I have never, ever paid anybody to speak or to not speak about me, and this will not be the first time that I do it. It just won't. And unfortunately, at this point, my only option is to pursue this to the fullest extent of the law and hope that one day, whenever it does get to a courtroom in the future, justice will be served. The problem, though, and why I'm making this video today, is because until that happens one day, we're dealing with the court of public opinion, which is a very, very different situation. And it's a court that is not on my side right now, which is just frustrating because, like I mentioned earlier, I feel as though this is all just to pressure me. There has been 2 years of timed opportunity to speak about any of this stuff. But now it's happening, and now we're going to the press, and now we're doing this back and forth. It feels so wrong to me. I wanted to make this video today to give anybody who may care and any of my followers some sort of background, some sort of explanation, some sort of insight into what's actually happening behind the scenes, because it's crazy. And I don't want this article to come out and just blindside people, because it is going to come out. And when it does, I know that it's going to be bad. And I totally understand that people are going to think whatever they want to, regardless of what I say, regardless of what receipts, screenshots, legal documents that I pull, and that's okay. That's, everyone has a right to their opinion. I just want to give some sort of explanation so you guys know, and hopefully you're able to see this and what's happening here for what it really is. I am sorry to my followers. I'm sorry that you're gonna have to see this. I'm sorry that you've had to see everything that's happening over the past couple of weeks, because it is so frustrating and it's so embarrassing. But there's not much that I can do, and there's not much that am able to say about this either. All I can hope and pray is that one day justice is served and you guys are able to see me for who I really am and this situation for what it really is. That's all that I can hope. But until then, I guess I just have to wait patiently and just, you know, come back when time is right. And I don't know. I'm rambling at this point, but if you made it all the way through, thank you for watching. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I love you and I hope you're having a good day. Bye.
Nothing new here, because the lawsuit's been going on for 2 years. It just now came out to the public, girl. With that being said, okay, he said, why is this coming out now? He found it very, like, a strategic move on her part, and I think it is. I think that that's 100% what's going on. This is a strategic move on the lady who's suing James Charles. He hasn't posted on the internet. Public opinion is not in his favor. If she would have came out with this, suing James Charles back when James Charles was so loved, everyone would have been like, oh my God, whatever, she's just clout chasing the house. She's doing it now because he's not in public opinion. Okay, he's off the internet, at a low point. This is a good time for her to kick him down. This is what it seems like. This is a good time financially for her to be like, look, you're already down for the count, so go ahead and just pay up, girl. Do you want this to come out too about you? And in this situation, it did, because James Charles did not want to go with her agreement. I don't know, maybe she wanted a couple $100,000. He said, no, this is my settlement offer. She said no to it. Where we're at now, she's public talking about it. If he would have paid it, we would not be talking about it. In my opinion, James Charles should have shut up. He should not have made a response to her insider article. He should not made a response to her suing him. He should not have said anything at all. Let the court handle it. Let your lawyers do the talking. That's what they're there for. With that being said, I think he should have accepted the settlement from her. I think he should have been like, what do you want, girl? You don't want $79,000? What do you want? Because at this point, I can't take anymore. So what do you want? You want $300,000? Here you go. What's that to James? What, like a month worth of YouTube videos? Girl, I'm gonna knock my box down. You know, I just feel like charge it to the game, James Charles. But James Charles is not, he's a fighter, girl. James Charles is one thing, I've been watching him and following his career for years. James Charles is a fighter. Okay, he will take it to the court. He will take it to the, whether it be a 12-person jury or whether it be just a judge and her, he's gonna go all the way to Supreme Court. He sure will, girl. Just watch. James Charles, girl. This is very interesting. This is very interesting. I'm shocked. I'm see how this is gonna turn out. This damn eyelash, girl. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's hanging on for. That's how you know the drama's good, girl. When the eyelash is like barely hanging on for life, that's how you know it's good. Hold on, let me get my palette. Oh, girl, this palette don't even have a mirror, girl. It's pretty, but you don't got no mirror. Oh my, how am I supposed to? Girl, what is going on? Okay, hold on. Let me fix my eyelashes for y'all. Come for me, God forbid. God forbid I get a like on this video. God forbid I get a comment on this video. God forbid I get a subscribe. I can't get a subscriber to save my life. That's a like, comment in this damn video. And don't say I delete comments, I don't delete comment. That don't make no sense to sit here and say I don't get no comment, but then delete comment. Anyways, let me know what you think about the James Charles drama in the comments down below. I think it's gonna be very interesting. We're gonna see how it plays out. It's developing. Cool. I wanna pass the question on to you guys. Would you shave James Charles' butt for $79,000 a year? Because that's what he was paying her? Would you? Some people might say yes, girl. Some people might like it, girl. Some people might say hell no, girl. Everyone's different, girl. Whatever floats your boat, but these people, girl. Anyways, love yourself, love people around you. I'm gonna send you guys off. Let me know all the drama. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, I love you so much.